When I was 17 years old, I worked as a hostess in a restaurant. There was a man who would come in regularly, and we would flirt. My 40-something-year-old self now cringes at the memory because he was definitely much older and had no business flirting with a teenager. One day, he asked me on a date, and I agreed. On the day of the date, he came to my house to pick me up. My mother happened to be having issues with her satellite television at the time. He came inside and offered to help her with it, and she was incredibly grateful. After he fixed the issue, she asked him, "So, where are you two going?" He replied, "To the movies. We are going to go see Titanic." My mother then said that she had been wanting to see that movie and could not wait for it to be released on video. So, he invited her on our date. Yes. He invited my mother on our date. And she accepted. The three of us drove to the theater, and I sat in the middle between my date and my mother. At one point, toward the end of the movie, he leaned over me and said to my mother, "You know, this really happened." My mother grinned and said, "Well, yes, the Titanic happened, it is historical fiction." He drove us home after the movie, and I never spoke to him again. He continued to come into the restaurant, but I ignored him, because I was 17. Finally, one day, my mother asked me, "Are you ever going to go on another date with that guy?" I yelled, "Oh, hell no." My mother yelled back at me, "You are so fickle. You are never going to get married." I was 17, he was definitely in his late 20s, and my mother's only concern was whether or not I would ever get married. Fast forward to today, I am happily married to the sweetest man ever. I told my husband that story many years ago. Now, anytime one of us changes our mind about anything, we do our best impersonation of my mother and say, "Why are you so fickle?" It always gives us a good laugh.